What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Run it up for so. JBRISKO, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, what if y'all, today we are reacting to a woman tell a story time about how a man was running a relationship pyramid scheme and she was living with him. This is another dating scam story, and unfortunately, it takes place in Dallas yet again. All right, look, I'm ready to get into this one, so I ain't gonna hold you. I never do. If you mess with me like I mess with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
So I found out the man I've been living with has a whole girlfriend. And before y'all say, there were signs. There were signs. We talked for almost...
When you say the man you living with, you moved in with him, or he moved in with you, or y'all moved in together?
almost a year before we officially dated. And a year. Okay. And the year was for him to get back on his feet because he had a job. He was working at FedEx, but he wasn't making enough money. I think he was making like $24 an hour, and he couldn't afford his rent at his apartment. I just thought it was being a little bit more intentional, and we were creating some type of stability with each other and just getting that friendship, right? Nah, it was a long audition process that I didn't know other women were in it. We were together for about 6 months, and we lived together at that time. During the year that we got to know each other, he was at my house quite often. But randomly, he would have to go help his brother 2 to 3 days out of the week. And sometimes he would go for a day and then come back. He would go for 2 days and then come back. His brother lived kind of far, so I was understanding of, yeah, I wouldn't want to drive back either. And of course, his brother didn't have a car, which that was a proven fact. I seen this man Uber everywhere. And I was like, okay, he doesn't have a car. So he claimed he was helping his brother get to work or picking him up from work. I didn't question it because I was like, okay, who am I? Like, you're going to be back? Okay. If you're not going to be back, okay. The questions didn't start rolling in until we actually got into a relationship. Turns out he wasn't helping his brother. He had a girlfriend schedule. And I was part of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But the way I found out is insane. So y'all like, share, so I can go into detail about this, because these men here in Dallas, the dating scene is crazy. It's crazy.
All right,
Okay,
part two.
so backstory. He did have a job. He had a car. And he had a job. So y'all don't get on to me because he met the bare minimum of a human being, okay? But the red flag, he had a BMW and he couldn't afford it. So that's a red flag to me.
Yeah, ultimate.
Anyways, hours were cut at work. His rent became more than what he could afford. So he was like, I'm going to move in back with my brother. Sounds like a great idea, right? Because why not?
Try and stack.
Save some money, get back on your feet.
Right.
Life is life out here, y'all. So I gave a little bit of leniency to that. Fast forward to May. We've been talking now for about 2 months, 2.5 months. And I just didn't like how he was moving. So I was like, you need to focus on yourself. And yeah, not dating. And so we stopped talking. July of 2024. My birthday is July 17th. And his birthday's a couple of days after mine. I don't want to give his birthday out, but it's 4 days. 4 days after mine. So if you know how to do math, go ahead and do that.
Girl, you could have just said the birthday.
I said happy birthday to him. And why did I do that? Y'all know how you do something.
Did he say it to you?
I done messed up. And at that moment, she knew she messed up. We started talking again. He comes over to the house. He stayed for like a couple of days. Usually before, he would come for a day and then leave, or come for a couple of hours and then leave. It was never like consistently. Also to add, we did go on some dates. Not enough. That's another red flag, because that, again, y'all, I know y'all counting the red flags now, all right? But I was like, okay, whatever. So when he stays for 3 days, I questioned it. And I was like, why are you over here? He was like, oh, it's quiet over here at my brother's house, which he went over, you know, all the time. That's where he said he was. And it was loud over there because his brother has kids. And
No, because his girl got kids.
So that's why he liked my house. I have a 3-bedroom house. So it's quiet in here and I don't have kids. So fast forward to October, he now has a good job. He's making like $90K a year. It was like $95K a year.
Okay.
With bonuses. So he was able to make like $120, $130 after everything was all said and done. With also, he could have gotten a raise within 6 months after that job. After he worked there for 6 months. He ruptured his Achilles. He needed to have surgery. And I was like, okay, I'll help you. Since your brother doesn't have a car, you didn't have anybody to take you to your surgery, you didn't have anyone to take care of you after. His brother, quote unquote, lived in an apartment and there were stairs and he couldn't get up the stairs. So it was a lot of things that I was like, okay, I'll help you for the next couple of weeks so you can get through this. I helped him. During the time, he was also doing an Airbnb, and the Airbnb was for his co-worker. So he was making money. But then he got fired, y'all, from his job because his Achilles did not allow him to fulfill his work duties. So he got fired. Oh, but I did skip the part where he did have another job, which he got fired from in August. He got fired from a job in August. So if you're counting with me, we've already gotten fired from 2 jobs now, and it is October. It is now November, right? Well, that Airbnb, he could not clean it as well as he wanted to because, of course, he ruptured his Achilles and he was in a cast. And so I helped him clean the apartment. Well, being the Inspector Gadget that I am, I found something. So as I was cleaning the apartment, I found a diploma, I found a picture, and then I found a basically like a visa process to get your green card. I found that. Yeah. Y'all, why?
Green
was this
card?
Apartment his wife's.
Wait, he got a wife and a girlfriend?
It was his wife's
And
apartment
you?
that we were cleaning.
What?
Like, share, comment. So yeah, it was his wife. I read paperwork that she had to put down her spouse's name and his name was put on there. And of course they had the same last name. And of course I almost wreaked havoc in that apartment. Everybody and their mama was going to have to get me off this man. So I confronted him and I asked him who she was and was he married. Of course he denied it. I then went off again. And then at that point, he wanted to tell me the truth. And basically he said it wasn't real. They had some type of agreement. And y'all, it's Trump's America. Y'all put 2 and 2 together. Red flag, nonetheless. But we weren't together. So again, I was like, whatever. If that's what it was, and we'll keep it moving.
Okay.
February comes around. We're now in February of 2025. It's Valentine's Day. I get this really nice flower arrangement that he gave me. I love Starbucks. He got me Starbucks and a card, really sweet message in there. And so at that point, I'm like, what we doing? Because, like, we here. What we doing? He was basically like, he got stuff that he has to handle, but we're making our way there, and AKA, he trying to get rid of his hoes. And I know y'all done been in this situation before because it happens. He's still unemployed at this moment. Barely, I don't know what he's getting back from unemployment because child support was taking his money now. That's the key right there. He told me that he had 2 kids, twin daughters. And that's where all his child support money was. And that basically $600 was getting taken out of his check each month or each paycheck. I'm not for sure the logistics of all that. But yeah, the money was getting taken. Y'all, this man is not working. He getting unemployment and y'all on unemployment not giving you full benefits. Child support is taking whatever they taking out. How are you affording your car, insurance, phone bill, gas?
They take child support out of unemployment? I'm just asking. I never even thought of that. Damn. Ain't no way out of that, huh? If your child support checks are automatically coming out of your checks, but you get fired and you get unemployment, they're taking that child support out of your unemployment check too? Whew.
Food. How? Like nothing is adding up. So, of course, his laptop breaks down now. And I just want y'all to know, like, all this stuff is happening to him because it's karma, okay? You can't do bad to people and expect good. When his laptop breaks down, y'all, I then get the passcode to it. And your girl saved it. I was just waiting on a good time so I can go through his stuff. So we'll get fast forward to July. My birthday rolls around. He spends $400 to $500 on me. I'm like, okay. He asked me to be his girlfriend in a card. I was like, this is great.
Oh, this is the official time now.
A few days later, he was posted in that group. And that's when girlfriend number one showed up. And if you don't know what group I'm talking about.
I was about to say, what group?
You know what group I'm talking about. It's a whole bunch of females in there, and they're basically blasting these men about what they are or what they are not doing. And yeah, and he was posted in there, and baby girl basically was like, I love him. Message me.
What's the name of that, y'all? I know y'all know. It's on the tip of my tongue, low key, but I just can't get it. What's the name of it? The T app? Now, I don't know if she's talking about an app. I do know there's a T app, but she said group, so maybe it's some sort of like Dallas thing, or maybe it's not just Dallas. Maybe it's an overall group. You drop some pictures in that group and say, hey, ladies, I'm from da-da-da-da area. I met this man, da-da-da-da. Y'all know anything about him? And see if anybody say something. I don't know if it's a group, but I was talking about the T app. So somebody said they in love with your now boyfriend. He finally made it official, and she wants you to DM her. What did she say?
So when I had messaged this girl about the post, she did not see the post until 2 weeks later. It was either 2 or 3 weeks. But during the time when I initially saw the post, me and him, we were on the rocks. I was like, no, I don't like this. And of course, during that time, he was over at her house. So when her and I spoke, of course, we asked each other questions, and she basically was saying he was been over there, playing like he's been boyfriend. Her and him had been on and off for the past 10 years. They always do this, is what she says. And they were acting like they were in a relationship. So that's where she took it. And of course, I read some of the messages, and I would have took it that way too, because she never denied her of her calling him husband. Yeah, husband. That's what she called him, because that's what she told me. That's my husband, and I love him. Y'all, this wasn't the wife. Don't confuse us. This is the girlfriend. Number one. Well, not technically, because he never asked her to be the girlfriend. And also, like, when she sent me messages, because I said, let me see some proof, the messages, she would only show me what she wanted me to see. So she would, like, blur out stuff. It was kind of suspicious. And then she was, like, saying we're arguing over a man. And she said the term sister wives. Like, I was like, no. So some of the stuff she was saying was off, right? But then there was a lot of stuff she was saying. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So by this time, me and him had already had made up, because, well, I wouldn't say made up, but we were in a place where I was like, we can move forward if you're going to do right. So when I confronted him, of course, he's like telling me that she's delusional. He's never asked her to be his girlfriend. She's crazy. Blase. He ain't had nothing to do with her. I showed him the text messages and pictures, everything. Of course, still, he's a narcissist, so he is really trying to manipulate the whole situation. He then was like, well, did she tell you she hit me up? I said no, because she told me she was going to block him. And basically, you know, she'll be done with the situation, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, why was she still texting him and still hitting him up? And she blocked me. So I was like, oh, okay. I see what you're doing here. And I know y'all gonna say, oh, that's just a red flag. I would have left, blah, blah, blah. In my mind, I was like, we just started this, so maybe we can move past it. And y'all need to stop acting like y'all ain't never ignored red flags. Like, stop. Especially when you getting flipped like a pancake. I don't want to hear it. But y'all, there was something that stuck with me. And she then proceeds to say during our conversation, she was saying, and he got 5 kids. Y'all, this man had only been telling me he had 2.
You think he really got 5?
That's it, just 2. I kind of kept it in the back of my mind because I was like, why would he lie about 5 kids? But so asked him about it. Of course, he denied it. But y'all know, weeks later, I found something else. Remember I told y'all about that laptop?
Mm-hmm.
And how I had the code to it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went through it. And that's when I found girlfriend number 2. Along with finding another female, y'all, I found a joint account that a mystery lady had dropped $20,000 in.
What?
And that's just the start of what I found.
Okay, so this man, this man has a wife, and then he had a girlfriend that was claiming to be a wife, another girlfriend found in a laptop, and then an account with another woman, a joint account that she dropping big dollars in. What y'all think? Those of you in the Dallas area, are the men typically like this? Y'all let me know. I want to know. Now, she has his picture on the thumbnail of this video. Let me see if I can. Boom. Got him. Let me see if I can show y'all him. So let me. Boom. That's what he looked like. Y'all know this man? And she ain't put the picture in the story time, but she got the picture in front of all of the parts. And y'all gonna have to excuse me. This video was uploaded in February. The whole story time, parts 1 through 4, was done in February. Here we are in May, and it's not complete. I figured because how long it's been, it was only a 4-part story. So it don't look like we have the end to this one. But the way the story is going, she's just unraveling some things. I feel like if she do come out with part 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I don't even think we'll be too surprised off the things that we find. You know what I'm saying? We've heard these stories over and over again. And I told y'all, I react blindly. So when I see something, it catch my attention a little bit, I save it and I come back and I react. So with this being a little incomplete, I apologize. I'll come back and revisit a couple months, and hopefully she has another 4, maybe 5 parts, and we can make a part 2 to this thing. But y'all drop down below what y'all think about it. I know this is a real short one, so hopefully I caught you on your lunch break and you was able to get this one in right quick before you head back to work. But since we're here, you know, and the video is over, I want to know down below in the comment section, have you dealt with somebody who was living not a double life or a triple life or a quadruple life, but a man that was literally the center of a relationship scheme, had unlimited women, didn't stop at 2, didn't stop at 3, got unlimited women, got unlimited kids, all these unlimited situations? What did you do? How did you find yourself moving forward from that situation? And I also want to know this because it's possible. Okay, we ain't gonna act like it's impossible. If you were with a man and he happened to have all this stuff going on, and as she mentioned, one of the women was saying something about being a sister wife or something. If the opportunity came, if you was like really, really, really in love with the dude, you was really feeling the dude or the girl, you was really feeling them, like feeling them, like this is bae. I'm gonna turn some of them red flags orange, and I'm gonna just go and let all the orange flags slide, cause this is bae. Another woman happened to be in a picture, and she says, you know what, I wouldn't mind us sharing him. Would you? Under what circumstance? Y'all let me know down in the comments section. Look, that's all I got for you today. If you like videos from me and you want to see more is to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because right now, King Day is out. Peace. The motherfucking building.
Run it up was up. Yeah, BRISKO, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera roll.